Hey everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Blu Ray Hunter. I'm the Blu Ray Hunter, Jonathan Moody, and we've got a fun show. We're going to be doing my ranking my six movies I watched this month. Now, okay, to be fair, I watched more than six movies, period, but they were not on Blu-ray or 4K, so I don't count them in this section. I only watched six movies apparently. Next this month I plan to watch more, so get ready next month for a ranking, hopefully with at least 10. I've already watched one right, today, and I plan to watch another one tonight if I can. So yeah, we'll see how things go. So next up is or I'm gonna give you my six ones I watched, and you're gonna be very surprised because you're gonna be like, why is that so low? Because we're gonna go from my bottom to my top. So my number six movie that I watched, you won't be surprised. This is my least favorite, and I'll give you guys reasons why and all that stuff. This is my least favorite. It's called Hail Caesar. It is not a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination. It's not bad. It's not great. I think I expected more from Anthony Michael Hall's like first and I think only directing job. He's might have directed something else, but as far as I know, this is all I know of him doing. And he acted in it, and uh, he was good. Uh, it was okay. Like it wasn't a bad movie, by any stretch, but it wasn't great, and it wasn't very good. It needed uh, who wrote it? It's based on the original story by Mark Twain. It's written by Robert Mittenthal. And I don't know. It just the writing I think wasn't that funny. There wasn't enough that made me laugh, and this is supposed to be, I think, a comedy. Um, but I did like everybody in it, and I did like sort of the storyline enough. I wanted it to be so much funnier, and I think I was expecting something different. Um, because really like how he becomes a rock star or whatever and everything I don't think it should have gone that way. I think it was just pretty boring and bland on that. But I really liked it. Like I liked it enough where I was like, okay, I definitely want to, I'm gonna keep all my MVD movies. This is MVD rewind collection, and I'll definitely keep that. But yeah. Now this movie was a great movie. Don't get me wrong. All of these next movies are great movies. So it was really hard to put these in like my favorite order or whatever. But here we go anyway. The next one up is Long Legs, and that was great. Everybody was telling me it was fantastic. I loved it. There were points in it I was like, "Whoa, what in the world am I watching?" This movie definitely belongs on our show, What the F Fridays. Because it was just a weird ass movie, in my opinion. I just thought it was really weird. But a lot of fun. You can tell Nick Cage really did a great job, like enjoyed himself with it. Osgood Perkins, who is he is the son of God, why am I blanking on Anthony Perkins from Psycho? And he I think Anthony would be proud of him. This is a great movie and very, very well done. I enjoyed it a lot, but like I said, there's a lot of really good movies. So hopefully you'll be like, okay, I get it, because a lot of these other ones are more my style or more of the things I like. So there you go. That just was a really good movie. Um, Next up is a screwball comedy called The Philadelphia Story. Now, I'd seen this years ago, but I didn't remember any of it. So rewatching it was really, really nice. It's got Cary Grant, Jimmy Stewart, Katharine Hepburn. My only problem with the movie is it lacked Cary Grant. And so at the end, I felt like there wasn't as much payoff for the end. I felt like he kind of stayed away a lot. his character, and that, and all of a sudden, like, how is he like the one, kind of thing. But I don't know. It's Hollywood. It's in the 40s. Very well done, very well directed. George Cukor directed it, and I mean, Ruth Hussey and John Howard also are in it. I mean, fantastic film. So if you haven't seen the Philadelphia Story, you should. It's a really, I mean, just having Cary Grant and Jimmy Stewart, two guys who are in Hitchcock movies that I absolutely adore, in this movie, just great. All right. So my next three. Um, so those were my last three. These are my top three. And two of them are Kinos that I just bought from the Kino sale. And the first one is The Manchurian Candidate. This is the Frank Sinatra and was Lawrence Harvey, Janet Leigh movie. It is fantastic. I got the nice little slippy dippy on here, as PMac always calls it, a little slippy dippy. Um, it is fantastic. I mean, they've got great special features on here. I have not been able to I haven't been able to watch any of the special features. I want to do like a show for the show that talks about the special features of certain movies, or like not just the special features, but like the commentary or something. Like I want to do commentary on the commentary, I guess. I don't know. I just want to kind of talk about like my thoughts on all those things, and so eventually I think I will, just so I can, it'll give me an excuse to listen to some of these commentary tracks, because I was listening to one earlier today for a little bit and I was like, I just don't have time right now. I've got too many other projects to do, so videos to do. I can't listen to the thing. So anyway, here you go. That is just fantastic. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's probably my favorite Frank Sinatra movie, honestly. It's and then it got a it got a remake. Oh, trying to get it. It's got a remake from it, and the remake um Denzel Washington one, I don't think did nearly as well or whatever as this one did. Oh, whoops, that's our next one, buddies. Manchurian Candidate. So there you go. I think you guys would enjoy that one if you haven't seen it yet. It's really, really good. Well, I already reviewed it, so we knew this was coming at some point, but I didn't know if you knew this would be like number two on my list. 3 Days of the Condor. Um, fantastic film. His CIA code name is Condor. In the next 72 hours, almost everyone he trusts will try to kill him. Um, fantastic movie. I did see that there was a commentary by Sidney Pollack, and I did listen to it for a little bit. Once again, I can't really spend a lot of time on commentary tracks like I want to. So I want to have like a day where I devote a couple, like a block for commentary tracks, so I can just listen to some of these great commentary tracks, because sometimes they talk about things that a filmmaker should learn, how to handle and how to do, and whatnot. And Sidney Pollack is one of those directors who I'm so glad he did commentary tracks, because he is just incredible. And I think this is my by far my favorite of his movies, but there's other ones that I truly love of his too. So there you go. 3 Days of the Condors, number two. Wait a minute, what? Number two? I thought you really, really loved that movie. I thought that was like, what could be number one? The Fog on 4K. Watched this over Halloween, so it was like really fresh. Just finished watching it last night. This is when this is coming out, but this is like finished watching it on Halloween, and I absolutely love this movie. I mean, I've always loved the movie since the first time I saw it. We reviewed it for Film Freaks. It's our first Film Freaks. This is the first, like, I don't know, Seven Samurai was the first Criterion watch. I think that was before Film Freaks. And then Film Freaks came out. We did Film Freaks, and um I picked The Fog. And I'm so glad I did. It's a great movie. That's fantastic. It is a movie that it is my favorite John Carpenter movie. A lot of people say, what, huh? And I'm gonna do like my top 10 John Carpenter movies I own at some point. I need to buy a couple more, and then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna tell you guys each why I like, them in a certain order that I do and everything, and why they're my favorite. But this movie is just fantastic. The on 4K, it just pops. I've sat it and listened to like the surround sound, which eventually I will, but I just bought this, so this is new. Um, I really, really love this. I had a fun time with it, and I highly, highly, highly recommend this movie. If you have not seen it, please go check it out whenever you get a chance, because it is fantastic and you'll love it. So that's it for that. I think that's it. I think that, yeah, I think that's it of my, so let's go through them again. So my number one is The Fog. Great movie. Fantastic. It's a 5-star movie to me. 4.5-star movie to me is 3 Days of the Condor. Another 4.5-star movie. Let me see. I think because I rated these already. I think all of them. And I love this. So I have a letterbox. I can probably share my letterbox with you guys at some point. Um, but I have a letterbox, and I been using it to sort of go through my journey of the films that I was doing. And let's see, Hail Caesar was a 2.5 stars. Uh, Next was 3 Days of the Condor, which was one, two, three, five. Okay, it was a 5 star. Well, yeah. So 4.5 for Manchurian Candidate, 4.5 for Long Legs, and um 5 for The Fog. So, oh, did I not do Philadelphia Story? Thought I did. Oh, oh yeah, I did. When? Yeah, it's October 1st. Wow. So that was the first one I watched. That's 4.5 as well. So yeah, so those start to 4.5s and whatnot. I think through Long Legs and up, and then two are 5 star movies, and they really are 5 star movies to me. I mean, these two, The Fog and 3 Days of the Condor. I was thinking 4.5 for some reason for 3 Days of the Condor. No, that's definitely definitely a 5 star movie. I really really enjoyed it. I was at the on the edge of my seat. So. I highly, highly recommend it. Well, I think that's it for this little episode. Join me next month for when I rank whatever how many movies I watch. I'm trying for 10. Okay, everybody, I'm trying for 10. If I get more, that'd be great, but like 10 seems to be a pretty good number. So, please let me know what you guys think, and if you guys had a good one, watching this, let me know what you know your thoughts. All right, talk to you later. Bye.